Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 57 and let's play Final Fantasy VI Advance, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, I forgot to explain that new sword I got in Doma Castle. The Masamune does provide a bit more strength than the Mirasame. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you that evasion boost that the Mirasame gives you. Okay, so what am I doing in the Colosseum? Well, I got Mog here with Amulet and Reflect Ring, and we're gonna get ourselves a really good helmet for Realm. In fact, it's very, very valuable to get, and I think you can only get it in the Colosseum. What you have to do is bet one of two things. I forget what one thing is, but I know definitely the Imp Partisan is the other. I put Mog in the back row to make sure he had extra defense and avoid the Weird Dragon's attacks a little better. And that's what the Reflect Ring is for. So Mog is wiping his eye, and look, I won. Instantly! We get the Cat Ear Hood. Trust me when I say this, that the Cat Ear Hood is very, very, very valuable for Realm. Not just for Realm, but for you too. Here, I'll explain. The Cat Ear Hood gives you a nice bit of boost. Here it shows you it has like Earth, Holy, Wind, Thunder, Fire, and Ice. Only Realm can equip it, of course. Gives you a boost in Speed, Magic, Evasion, and Magic Evasion. Not only that, it doubles the gil you obtain after battle. Very, very good piece of equipment we just picked up. And ironically, Realm's not going to be in our party for the next segment. Anyways, at least I'll bring his adoptive grandfather, or her adoptive grandfather. I can't believe I just mixed up the genders. But anyways, we have to go over to Figaro Castle, which is, of course, still over here in Kohlingen continent. Why? Because we're going to go do another quest. Well, a little side quest, anyway. One that will serve us well, of course. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to this guy. Go to Figaro, blah blah blah. Now, if you talk to that thief there and paid him the 100,000 gil, you would get a hint about this. He would tell you that when they tried going through underground, they bumped into something. This stratum's unusually rough. We seem to be catching on something. Stop here. I'm gonna go investigate. Okay, let me change Mog's equipment because I forgot to update it. Let's see, I want to give him the Dragoon boots, of course. Is there anything else that I need? Probably the Gale hairpin, that would be a good idea. Black belt, put a ribbon on Cyan to make sure he's protected. Actually, better yet, put the hero's ring back on. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Put the white cape on Strago. There, that'd be a little bit better. Get slower boost in stats as a result, but that's okay. Okay, now let's check out this little tunnel. Okay, so as you can tell, we're in a completely different area. I think I'll go right. I don't think it matters. Oh, a high ether. Cool. Okay, we're going to be running into some new enemies here. Many of which are weak against Holy, like Inuo, for instance. So if you got the Holy spell learned, and unfortunately Strago does not, well, you're basically going to have to make do with what you have. I wonder if it's weak against Wind, though. So yeah, just pretty much use whatever spells you have. Unfortunately, most of the enemies here have very high magic defense. Therefore, you're going to have to put a heavy dent into their defenses. With either physical attacks or magic, like barrier-piercing magic. Okay, apparently the Holy Spell itself is a bad idea. Flare probably is too, because that's going to be reflected as well. There is one spell that I could use that might help me out. So yeah, if you're unprepared, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Just use a regular attack, Cyan. There we go. Okay, I got Flood, and that cannot be reflected back, which is good. So I'll use that instead. Apparently I did not know that the annuals were inherently reflective too. I thought it was just another enemy that we're running into later on, that is. Yeah, that's terrible! Jeez. Practically gonna have to be using physical attacks. There's nothing else I can do. I guess I can try Grand Delta. That can't be reflected back. Therefore, my options are limited if I like to use mages. Okay, that's much better. I can come back down now. Alright, let's continue. This is gonna be frustrating, to say the least, and I want to make sure I'm fully healed. Not only that, I want everybody in the back row, because there's a monster in a box here. One that's obviously not gonna treat us very good. See for yourself. It's a Master Tonberry! Yes, regular Tonberries are bad enough. They throw in a Master one, too. Okay, what you want to do to make it a little bit easier on you, or a lot easier on you, use Sleep on it, and then use Slow. Hopefully Sleep will work. If it does, then I'll just have Strago attack with Grand Delta. Just to do some damage. I'll have Mog use Slow. And as for Cyan, your level 6 Bushido is not physical. So I'll set up Eclipse. Sadly, it takes a long time. And if Master Tonberry wakes up, we'll put it back to sleep again. That is how you will have a good chance here. So do not use physical attacks or you will regret it. And that's how you win. Okay, so I guess I'll have that Mog use Flare. Magic will not wake him up. I'm not using Bushido again, and that takes that long of a time. I can probably leave Cyan on standby if he wakes up to put him back to sleep. That's what I'll have him do. That would be a better idea. Hopefully that'll be enough damage. I don't think Mog's gonna be doing too much either. Strago, why don't you save Osmos for another fight? Better to do damage now. Now, let's see if that's gonna be enough. Yes! Got him! And we only got attacked once! Okay, that fight wasn't too bad if you know to put him asleep. That's how you win. Yeah, because if he wasn't asleep, you'd be facing Traveler counters all the time. And nobody wants that! Well, maybe the Tonberry itself, but he doesn't count. Okay, we just picked up a Gladius, which is a nice dagger with holy power. Don't think it's gonna be much use to us, though it is decent here. Sadly, Cyan cannot equip it. If he could, I'd put it on him. Actually, I think I'm considering putting it on Mog and take care of the Dragoon boots temporarily. In the meantime, I'll probably just give you the white cape. It's the least I can do for ya. Take you out of Dragoon status for now. Okay, let's test it out. See if it's any better. I'll just have to take some magic from him. Wait, everybody's in the back row, so it's not going to be doing much damage. Eh, close enough. A little bit better. Sadly, with that much magic defense, I won't be doing a lot of damage. Aside from Grand Delta and the Gladius. And that's going to be very heavy on Strago's MP. So for now, this is pretty much my best chance of offense. It's going to be very busy. Now, let's see who's close to leveling up now. Terra, Strago, and Cyan are. And Cyan's real close. I'll take Bahamut off of him. Put on... let's see... definitely need physical strength. And sadly, I think Bismarck's the only one with 2 strength. I'll have to take it off Mog. For now, at least. Give it to Cyan. Okay, that'll be a good idea. Mog's not real close, is he? No, he's not. Okay, hopefully we can find some enemies to steal a lot of MP for Strago. He's gonna need it. Oh, here's a couple new enemies. Devil and Figaro Lizard. Strago can easily dispatch them with a level 5 death, well, the lizards anyway. But first, let me get some MP from it. Sadly, you cannot use magical spells on Figaro Lizard because they are inherently reflective too. So watch out for that. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Actually, I'm better off just attacking the devil. That's what I'll do. Luckily, it's not that big of a deal. So just use level 5 death to take out the lizards and you'll be fine. Watch. Dead. Uh-oh, when Devil's all by itself, it's going to be using the level lures. Like Flare, Confuse, and Death. Ooh, and Mog's down. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be easy for us. Let's bring you back. I don't know if these guys are inherently reflective. I'd rather not test it yet. Not when they're by themselves, and therefore more damaging. Let Cyan give it a try. So at least his magic is weak. Let's see. Do you reflect? Oh, yes, you do. Okay, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad. Hopefully nobody gets confused. Just Cyan. Not a serious loss. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful here. Obviously, the setup I got is not gonna be beneficial to me. Just put everybody in the front row again. I can't believe I forgot to do that. Okay, let's continue and hopefully don't get killed. Ah, Wing Edge! Nice. Oh, I see another chest. Let me get to it. Hopefully it's something good. Ah, Death Turret. That's pretty good for Setzer. Well, I kind of officially feel like an idiot. While my magic can reflect back at the enemies and onto me, back off the enemies and onto me, I could have realized that I could simply use Banish on them, and it works. In fact, it's so effective that even Cyan can do it. Well, it doesn't work 100% of the time. It does have a chance of missing, but at least it'll dispatch all the enemies here with relative ease. It is expensive on MP, though, but if you're lucky, then that's some losses you can deal with. How the the hell do I get to where I need to be? I need to try another entrance. Turns out I was going the right way the whole time when I got to death turrets, and I just didn't bother to go to the left and hug the wall. Well, that's a bit dumb on me. Oh well, at least we can take out these enemies and get to the next part. Even though Cyan doesn't have much use, at least I can use him for Banish duty. Strago, not so much. Unless I felt like using Ethers on him. Ooh, wiped them all out in one shot! Good job, Samurai! Yeah, you're still a samurai, yet I got you on magic duty. Wow. Hey, good job learning Flare, Cyan. Got it after that fight. Now, gonna have to heal up again. Continue. Oh, what's down here? Okay, looks like some kind of tunnel. I'll have to use a tent. That way we can refresh ourselves. Ah, freshness in a tent, like a boss. Alright, let's save and continue. Let's see where this leads. Yeah, is that a castle? What do you know? It is! What is this place? Keep your eyes peeled! Haha, Contra. I mean, Super Contra. For the arcade, of course, if you get the reference. Looks like we're seeing a flashback. What's this? Yeah, a flamethrower to the face is never a good idea. It's an Esper attack! Let loose our Espers! Jeez, were there some kind of war here? This is the site of a 1,000-year-old battle! Lord Odin is the only Esper left to us! Has he recovered from his injuries? Doesn't matter. We have no other choice. We must leave this final battle in Odin's hands. Of course, we all know of Odin since FF3. A city destroyed during the War of the Magi. Oh, there he is. Zatatsuken! Cleaved. Ooh, decapitation for the win. Ooh, evenly matched, eh? Owned? Ooh, bad touch. Very bad touch, turned to stone. Impressive. I never thought you would be able to turn me to stone. And if you remember Final Fantasy V, the best way to defeat Odin was to turn him into stone. There's a legend that tells of an ancient battle between the Esper Odin and a powerful Magus. It took place in the Great Hall of a castle. And I'm guessing this is the castle then. And these are enemies from Cyan's dream. Surprisingly, we ran into them again. And thankfully, they do not reflect my magic. I'm gonna need a green cherry though, rather than use my imp magic. There we go. No, I could have used holy there, but either or. There, I'll take out the cocoa too. Smoking is bad, okay? There we go. Now, who can level up real soon? Ooh, Cyan. I don't want Bahamut on you anymore. You don't even need them anyway. Bismarck for strength, of course. Though magic is a nice alternative, too. Let's check out what's in here. Actually, be a good idea to go back to the back row. Because there's another mid-boss. This one is Samurai Soul. This one can easily beat you up if you're not careful, but it's weak against poison. And you can also use something else to make it easier on yourself. Confuse! If you don't believe me, well, see for yourself. You'll find that out soon enough. Damn it, it wore off. Let me try that again. Eventually, it would be able to attack itself with its special while confused. And that special can do instant kill. Remember that. Why don't you cast Hastica, Cyan? Seeing as how you don't have powerful magic, the least I can do is make you a utility guy. You don't want to hit him with too much magic or he will counter. So watch yourself. Well, magic attacks, anyway. Confuse is completely different. In case he breaks free, I'll just use another bio. Watch. Yeah, he killed himself! He actually killed himself! Right in front of us! And that is how it's done. I didn't really have to do much, just hit confuse a couple times and there you go. It's beaten. And with that, you get the Master Scroll! One of the most powerful and probably broken relics you can have. What does the Master Scroll do? Well, let me explain. The Master Scroll, let's put it that way, it allows you to attack 4 times in a single turn. The only drawback is that each of your attacks is reduced in strength. In other words, if I had this on Edgar and he used Drill, that would be lowered in half. Remember, it lowers your strength of every physical you use. In other words, you're better off using regular attack rather than Bushido if you have it equipped on Cyan. Just thought I'd warn ya. Probably test it out later. But anyways, I'm going to stop the video here, and in the next part, we'll continue exploring this castle. Goodbye, everybody.